So back at run day, it's saying, well, it shouldn't be the 12k long run, but I'm behind on my long runs, so I'm going to try and see if I can get that in today. I shouldn't really, considering that I did 11k on Tuesday. My calves are still a little bit sore, so we'll give it a go, see how I feel, try and get 5-6k in. And if I start hurting too much, obviously I won't continue, because the last thing that I want to do is hurt myself or injure myself while I've got this training going on. So yeah, we'll give it a go. Like I say, I'm hoping to get the 12 in, but we'll see how it goes. I've had a yoghurt for breakfast, figured that might, or hopefully that's enough to keep me going. I've got a few gels as well, a few different flavours to play about with and see how they go, keep me going. Got a isotonic drink with me as well, so yeah, let's see how far I get and see how it goes. 2k in. It's obviously setting up at this time, it's warmer than it was the last run, but it doesn't feel near as humid. I don't know if that's because we've got a nice breeze, but yeah, it's definitely making it a more enjoyable run. So I've got 1k left at a conversational pace, which clearly I've not fully stuck to, but yeah, 1k left, and then I'm not quite sure what it's got in plan for the rest of it, but yeah, let's keep going. Giving somewhat a bit different a go on this one, rather than music. Thought I'd throw an audio book on, so I'm currently running, listening to the subtle art of not giving a 3k in. So now I've got 3k between 8:10 and 8:50. Feeling good, definitely feeling strong, a lot better than I did on Tuesdays. Taking a bit of a different route as well. I mean, all I can really do is running around the street, so it all looks the same, but yeah, it's a little bit different. But yeah, feeling good, feeling strong. I can feel me getting that fitness that I used to have back. I've got my other hookers on today, I can't remember the name of them right now, but yeah, like I say, feeling good, feeling strong. This isn't the best path to run on, it's a bit lumpy and bumpy, but yeah, it'll be good. Taking advantage of a bit of shade and breeze, cool myself down for, well, not far, for 30 seconds, and then we'll continue. Since my shins, well, the muscles around them was a bit sore, I thought I'd tape them up. Read online that can help, and yeah, seems to be doing the job, so time to go again. 6k in, so halfway there. I've got to say, this is probably the best I felt on any of the runs that I've done so far. I thought my calves was going to do me in because I was hurting sort of alongside my shin, not shin splints, just soreness, doing a lot more than I've done in years, so that's to be expected, but my body's getting used to the recovery. But yeah, I'm able to keep up. I'm not really having to stop, maybe every now and then, more to cool down and just get a sip on my drink. I've not had to have, like, not quite sure where I finished off with that one. something just fell off the side of my running vest, and this lovely lady decided to let me know it's just cloth, so I can give my face a wipe down every now and then. But yeah, so as I was saying, I think I was saying I'm not really having to stop. It's mostly just traffic lights, stopping to have a drink, a bit of my electrolytes. I've not had any of the gels. Not sure if I'm going to need any, which I never used to, or anything until I got above maybe 15k. So yeah, going really well and feeling really positive. 3k left to do, still feeling good and strong. It's staying the pace between 8:10 and 8:50. I'm not really keeping too much of an eye on my pace, just enjoying the run today, to be honest. I can say it's been, out of all of them, probably the one that I've enjoyed the most. So let's get this last bit done.
Well, since my debrief decided to, the file decided it wanted to be corrupt, I'll just do a little bit of a quick one now. So yeah, it was the 12k run today. I didn't get out quite as early as what I would have initially liked to. I was out for about 8:30, 9 o'clock, so it was getting a bit warm to the end, but to be honest with you, it was probably, out of all the runs that I've done since I've started doing this, it was probably the run that I've enjoyed doing the most. It was nice to get out there. There was a nice breeze. Did get myself not lost, but I decided to double loop around about because I missed my exit, shall we say. But yeah, overall it was a good run. I felt strong. I'm not saying that I could have gone on and done like another 5k or something like that, but if you consider on Tuesday morning I ran into work and did my 11k, that's quite a bit done in a short space of time. My calf was already hurting at the start as well, but I taped my legs up and that seemed to help me get through. So we'll see how they feel tomorrow. They'll probably be twice as bad, but hopefully good for Sunday, because I've got what runner call an easy run on Sunday to do, but we'll assess it how it goes. As long as I getting my long runs in and getting caught up on them was my sort of main priority, which I've done. But yeah, I mean, with the running, this isn't just about me going out there, getting my fitness back and stuff like that. What I wanted, it's also massively about mental health for me. I do suffer with anxiety and depression and a couple of other things which I might get into more down the line, but right now it's just, yeah, this is just basically more about discussing my running journey and getting into that. So yeah, but no, I'm enjoying it. The consistency is there now as well. I had a bit of a nightmare this morning. I'm the type of girl that has about 5,000 key rings normally on my keys, and obviously given that I'm running and I'm taking them out with me, that's not really plausible. It's not really something that I can do. So I've had to take them down and reduce them down to one. So I found part of my key ring, shall we say, and I ended up running around my flat like an absolute mad woman, thinking that I've lost my keys, and at the moment, as it stands, that's the only key that I've got. So I'm going to have to get one sorted with the door that I've got. It's not like I can just go into a general cobbler shop or key cutting shop and get one done. I've tried that and it didn't work. I've got it's like a special security key, which, to be honest with you, I'm happy with. I'd rather have that than anything else, but I can order them from the company that makes them. I've got the code on my key, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll have my day-to-day keys, and I'll have one for running and probably leave a spare at a family member's, because I have an absolute nightmare at times. I don't mind admitting that, but yeah, overall it was a good run. After all that happening this morning, I didn't really fancy getting out there, but I pushed myself to get out there, and yeah, I'm glad I did. Like I say, it's probably one of the best runs that I've had in all of this training. I did manage to knock a little bit of time off what my pacing, what I've got at the moment. It's only a few seconds, but a few seconds per K adds up. And also my marathon time. So when I first started this, it was saying my predicted time was 6.5 hours, and now it's saying my estimated race time is between 5:09 and 5:31. Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing this for pace. I'm not bothered how long it takes me to get across that line. The only goal that I have is to get over the line and raise as much money as I can for the charity which I have chosen to run it for, which is a local charity to myself. It's for Mysterious Minds. They do amazing work for families that are going through probably some of the hardest times that anyone could ever go to, and given that I suffer with my own mental health, it's one that's very close to my heart. So yeah, if you want to hear more about that, see my running journey, see my fitness journey, I will probably talk a little bit more and more about it all as time goes on. But yeah, like I say, if it's something that you are interested in and you do want to see, like and subscribe. I'm not expecting to get anything massive from all of this, even if I'm just more documenting it for myself and something that I can look back on and see my progression. I am more than happy with that. But say for instance, help other people with their training down the line, yeah, anything along them lines, that's a bonus as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, please like and subscribe. And if there is any questions that you have or any sort of tips, whether it's to do with the running side of things or the vlogging side of things, please leave them in the comments. Open to all of it, and I will respond to people. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.